I'm Jeremy Fallis for GoPSUSports.com. I'm with the head coach of the swimming and diving program, John Hargis. Coach Hargis, you start your first meet tomorrow when you guys go down to West Virginia with your divers and your swimmers on Saturday. Can you just explain the excitement around the program starting the season?
I think we're very excited right now. We've got a good group of young people who are anxious to kind of get their college careers going. We had our inter-squad meet a couple weeks ago and had some really good swims, and so I think that generated a lot of excitement leading into West Virginia on Saturday. The kids are excited though. We're battling a little bit of injury right now, a little bit of sickness. Going to have to leave some people at home, but beyond that, the kids are excited right now. We're in, you know, we've got to be good, and we've got to be able to count on young people, and so we're going to be putting the young people in some pressure situations frequently, and we want to see how they adapt. And they're going to be counted on heavily. We've got to have a lot more people scoring at the Big Ten meet than what we had last year. We've got to have a lot more bodies at NC2As than what we had last year, and we've got the talent within the young group to be able to do that, whether they be freshman or sophomore. And so we're very excited about that, but they're going to be counted on heavily. You know, I think Paige Whitmire's set to do some pretty special things. I think Sam Palzer could do some pretty special things. But, you know, not just singling out those two. I think, again, with even that freshman group, there's some girls in that class that I think could really be some difference makers as we move forward. Again, you know, freshman class, you know, I keep revisiting that one. But we've got a couple of really talented guys in the freshman class that are going to be, I think, have huge years for us, be huge contributors, both individually as well as relay-wise. Brian continues to impress on a daily basis. Beyond him, I think Graham Risley, who was our lead-out backstroker last year, is going to have a great year, and we're pretty excited about him. But you know, within that, Mitch Shear, I think, is on track to do again some pretty neat things. He was, you know, he's been a finalist now 2 years at Big Tens, and I think he's on the verge of doing some pretty special things. Kristen Rodman and Lauren Smart, great girls, great captains, great leaders, both in the pool as well as out of the pool. And they've done a great job right now of teaching the young people and holding hands when hands need to be held. You know, John being year two, being a captain, I think he's really helped Scotty in terms of Scott's development into a captain. Scott's, you know, a junior now, spent 2 years being a pretty quiet leader, leader by example, you'd say, but has become a little more vocal, but they both have done a tremendous job. You know, again, I think John's second year to this point, using last year, it has really helped him. And both guys, again, both leaders in and out of the pool. Academically, they're both 3.5+ students. So we're pretty excited about what they're doing in and out of the pool, as well as, you know, leading the group of men in the direction that they can be led in. Just good racing, kind of see where we are. First meet of the year, you know, we really don't know where we are. I mean, we've done some very good training. We've done a lot of teaching. But in terms of actually seeing the kids race is going to be new for us. So kind of just get a feel of where we are and what direction we need to go and what areas we still need to continue to improve. It'll be good, again, to see some of the young people in their first collegiate meet, see how they adapt, see how they relate to things, and go from there. Again, we're going to be leaving some people at home, which I'm a little disappointed in, but that's part of being, I guess, an athlete and battling some sickness and some injuries. But all in all, everything's great, and it should be a good meet. Vic Riggs has done a phenomenal job at West Virginia. He's got some kids that are going to be ready to swim fast and going to pose some serious threats to us. So it'll be a good meet. The kids hopefully will be ready to swim fast, should be ready to swim fast, and we'll see what happens.